Alright, it's the good Ox Sundown 9 Spiral. And we gonna get some precepting in. And we gonna talk about prestering up. Cause some of y'all gonna prester up. And we gonna get it from the prophets. Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 1 through 32. Thus says the Most High to Israel, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I was going to give to Israel. Moreover, I will take back to myself their glory, and I will give to these others. You're talking about a remnant. And I will give to these others the everlasting inhabitations, which I have prepared for Israel. The tree of life shall give them fragrant perfume. They shall neither toil nor be weary. Go, and you will receive. Pray that your days may be few, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Be on watch. Call heaven Shamaim and earth to witness. I set aside evil and created good. For I am the living one, says the Most High. Listen up, my Aquas. Mother, embrace your children. Bring them up with gladness as does a dove. Strengthen their feet, because I have chosen you, says the Most High. And I will raise up the dead from their places and bring them out of their tombs, because I recognize my name in them. Do not fear, mother of children, for I have chosen you, says the Most High. I will send you help, my servants Isaiah and Jeremiah, the prophets, According to their counsel, I have consecrated and prepared for you 12 trees loaded with various fruits, and the same number of springs flowing with milk and honey, and 7 mighty mountains on which roses and lilies grow. And by these I will fill your children, my Aqua, with joy. And we're going into verse 20, and I want to point out that these sound like instructions for a certain group of people right here, right? Some of y'all gonna press the up. Guard the rights of the widow. Secure justice for the ward. Give to the needy. Defend the orphan. Shalaki, clothe the naked. Care for the injured and the weak. Do not ridicule the lame. Protect the maimed. And let the blind have a vision of my splendor. Now, why would the Most High say that? Let the blind have a vision of my splendor. Because some of y'all gonna press the rock. You are the last dragon. You possess the power of the globe. Protect the old and the young within your walls. When you find anyone who is dead, commit them to the grave and mark it. And I will give you the first place in my resurrection. Pause and be quiet, my people, because your rest will come. Good nurse, nourish your children, strengthen their feet. Not one of the servants whom I have given you will perish. Why? For I will require them from among your number, Israel. Some of y'all gonna press the rock. Do not be anxious, for when the day of tribulation and anguish comes, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but you shall have abundance and rejoice. The nations shall envy you, but they shall not be able to do anything against you, says the Most High. My power will protect you so that your children may not see Gehenna or hell or Hades. Rejoice, O mother, with your children, because I, the Most High, I will deliver you, says the Most High. Remember your children that sleep, because I will bring them out of their hiding places of the earth, and I will show mercy to them, for I am merciful, says the Most High Almighty. Embrace your children until I come, and proclaim mercy to them, because my springs run over, and my grace will not fail. Psalms 149, verse 6 through 9. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance on the nations and punishment on the peoples, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute on them the written judgment. This honor have all his saints. Isaiah 60, verse 1 through 5. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Most High is risen upon you. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and darkness, deep darkness, shall lackey the people. But the Most High will arise over you, and his glory will be seen upon you. The Gentiles shall come to your light, my Naga, and kings to the brightness of your rising, my Aqua. Huh? Let's go. Isaiah chapter 66, 21 and 22. And I will also take some of them for priests and Levites, says the Most High. For as the new Shamaim and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, says the Most High, so shall your descendants and your name remain. Jeremiah 51, verse 19 through 23. Let's get it. The portion of Jacob is not like them. I say the portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the maker of all things, and Israel is the tribe of his inheritance, and the Most High of hosts is his name. You are my battle axe and weapons of war. For with you I will break the nations in pieces. With you I will destroy kingdoms. With you I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. With you I will break in pieces the chariot and its rider. With you I will break in pieces man and woman. With you I will break in pieces old and young. With you I will break in pieces the young man and the maiden. With you also I will break in pieces the shepherd and his flock. With you I will break in pieces the farmer and his yoke of oxen. With you I will break in pieces governors and rulers. Now, I've been studying this piece of scripture coming from Ezekiel a very long time. And I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. Some of y'all are going to have the ability to save your family members. Some of y'all going to have the ability and be tasked with the ability to save your family members. Let me show you how the Most High works. Ezekiel 14, verse 12 through 23. Let's get it. The word of the Most High came to me saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me by persistent unfaithfulness, I will stretch out my hand against it, and I will cut off its supply of bread and send famine on it, and cut off man and beast from it. Even if these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they would deliver only themselves by their righteousness, says the Most High Yahweh. If I cause wild beasts to pass through the land, and they empty it and make it so desolate that no man may pass through because of the beast, even though these three were in it, as I live, says the Most High Yahweh, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, only themselves, Shalaki, would be delivered, and the land would be desolate. Or if I bring a sword on that land, and say, sword, go through the land, and I cut off man and beast from it, even though these three men were in it, as I live, says the Most High Yahweh, they would deliver neither sons nor daughters, but only they themselves would be delivered. Or if I send the pestilence through that land and pour out my fury on it in blood, and cut off from it man and beast, even though Noah, Daniel, and Job were in it, as I live, says the Most High Yahweh, they would deliver neither son nor daughters. They will deliver only themselves by their righteousness. Listen now. For thus says the Most High Yahweh, how much more shall it be when I send my four judgments on Jerusalem? The sword and famine, the wild beast and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. Yet, behold, there shall be left in it a remnant who will be brought out, both sons and daughters, Surely they will come to you, talking to you. Who gonna press the rock? They shall come to you, Israel. Who is they? The Most High calls them his elect. And I fought long and hard with this piece of scripture. But I cannot put a number on it like they do in Revelations. I can't do that. Because by law, I can't precept that number. Surely they will come out to you, Israel. These nagas that's gonna press the up, it's gonna come out to you. And you shall see their ways and their doings. Then you will be comforted concerning the disaster that I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. And they will comfort you. When you see their ways and their doings, these nagas that's gonna press the rock, when you see their ways and their doings, you shall know that I have done nothing without cause, that I have done in it, says the Most High Yahweh. Let's get 21, 23 again. For thus says the Most High Yahweh, how much more it shall be when I send my four severe judgments on Jerusalem. We talking about opening up the four winds of the earth and tearing the roof off this mother. How much more it shall be when I send my four severe judgments on Jerusalem, the sword and famine and wild beast and pestilence, to cut off man and beast from it. Yet behold, there shall be left in it a remnant who will be brought out, both sons and daughters. Surely they will come out to you, and you will see their ways and their doings. You're gonna see these nagas flying through the air, jumping over mountains and shit. Then you will be comforted concerning the disaster that I have brought upon Jerusalem, all that I have brought upon it. And they will comfort you when you see their ways and their doings. And you shall know that I have done nothing without cause, that I have done in it, says the Most High Yahweh. You see how the Most High work? I know we all got family members that look at us crazy and they don't understand this prophecy of us returning, this remnant returning, right? They still either Christians or any other religion, right? We don't exist in a religion, right? We obey the law. KTC, keep the code. Micah 5, 7 through 15. Then the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many peoples, like the dew from the Most High, like showers on the grass that tarry for no man, nor wait for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob, the remnant of Yahweh, shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many peoples, like a lion among the beasts of the forest, like a young lion among flocks of sheep, who, if he passes through, both treads down and tears in pieces, and none can deliver. Your hand, my knocker, shall be lifted up against your adversaries, and all your enemies shall be cut off. And I'm going to keep going back to this scripture. And I'm going to keep advocating it and radiating it. And this is something beautiful going on right here. Zechariah chapter 12. Let's get it. The burden of the word of the Most High against Israel. Thus says the Most High, who stretches out the Shamahims, lays the foundation of the earth, and forms the spirit, the Ruach of man within him. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of drunkenness to all the surrounding peoples. When they do what? Lay siege against Judah and Jerusalem. You see, they got to put their hands on you. They more scared to pop off martial law than you will. Because they know our scripture better than we do. Don't worry about it, I promise you that. And it shall happen in that day that I will make Jerusalem a very heavy stone for all the peoples. All who would have heaved it away will surely be cut in pieces. Though all nations of the earth are gathered against it, in that day, says the Most High, I will strike every horse with confusion and this rider with madness. I will open my eyes upon the house of Judah, and I will strike every horse of the peoples with blindness. And the governors of Judah shall say in their hearts, the inhabitants of Jerusalem are my strength, in the Most High of hosts their power. In that day I will make the governors of Judah like a fire pin in the wood pile, and like a fiery torch in the sheaves. They shall devour all the surrounding peoples on the right hand and on the left. But Jerusalem shall be inhabited again in her own place. The Most High will save the tents of Judah first. I repeat, the Most High will save the tents of Judah first, so that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem shall not become greater of that than Judah. In that day, the Most High will defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Listen now. The one who is feeble, think about it, the one who is sick among them in that day shall be like David, and the house of David shall be like like the angel of the Most High before them. It shall be in that day that I will seek to destroy all nations that come against Jerusalem.